It's funny how we take some things for granted, right? Like water. We drink it every day. But what if I told you that simple, everyday substance holds the key to some pretty profound changes in your life? Yeah, today we're diving into a really cool technique that suggests the power to reshape your reality. It might just be sitting in your next glass of water. I think we can all relate to this, right? That feeling of being stuck. Maybe you're wrestling with a ton of anxiety or just this constant tension that won't go away. Or maybe it's one specific part of your life, your job, your love life, your health, where it just feels like you're hitting a brick wall over and over again. Well, here's the thing. According to the work of Dr. Karishma Ahuja, the tool you need to break through all that stuff, to start attracting what you really want, it's not some big, complicated secret you have to go searching for. No, it's literally right there, in that glass of water on your desk. Okay, so what's the big idea here? It all starts with this concept that water is, well, special. Of all the 5 elements, it's considered the most receptive. What does that mean? It means it's not just wet stuff. In this practice, you have to think of it almost like a living thing, something that can soak up the energy that's all around it. And that's where this idea of water memory really comes into play. So, water memory. How does that even work? Well, the whole technique is built on this one foundational idea, that water can literally hold an imprint. It can remember the energy and the information it's been exposed to. Kind of wild, right? And this is really the core of it all. The idea is that water isn't just sitting there. It's actively listening. It's responding to the energy you're putting out there. Your thoughts, the words you say, even the feelings you don't speak out loud, they're all believed to leave a mark, to change the actual molecular structure of the water you're about to drink. This quote really just says it all, doesn't it? Water has memory. It absorbs everything you say, feel, do, and think. So picture this. You're holding a glass of water and you're just complaining about your awful day. Well, according to this, that water is soaking up all that negative energy. But the flip side is also true. If you're feeling super grateful and happy, it's absorbing that too. So why does this even matter? Well, here's the proposed connection to your body. Once you drink that charged water, it becomes a part of you. It gets into your bloodstream, it goes to your brain. The whole theory is that the energy you first put into the water can then directly influence your body and, get this, even the quality of your own thoughts. All right, so how do we actually start using this? Let's talk about the first technique. It's a super simple ritual, and it's designed to bring you a sense of calm almost instantly. Think of it as your emergency button for emotional regulation. And the process itself is so simple. First, you just pour the water into a glass. Then you rub your palms together until your mind feels kind of quiet. That physical action really helps to shut off all that mental chatter. Once you feel centered, you place your hands around the glass like you're giving it a hug. You look at the water and you just say, I love you, I bless you. And then you slowly drink it. And that's what makes this so powerful. It's incredibly practical. The next time you feel yourself getting upset or angry or just totally triggered, try this. It's designed to be a quick pattern interrupt, to get you off that negative spiral and bring you back to a more peaceful, positive vibe. Okay, so once you've got that calming ritual down, you can take it to the next level. We're going to use the exact same principle, but this time we're going to use it to manifest specific, tangible goals. The process here is a little more targeted. You still hold the glass of water, but now you focus on one single goal. And this is the most important part. You don't just think about it, you have to feel it as if it's already happened. Really get into that feeling. Then you say your affirmation out loud, something like, I am so grateful for my new dream house. That solidifies it. And as you drink the water, you're literally drinking in that feeling of success. So let's be super clear on the difference here. The calming ritual, that's your everyday tool for well-being. Use it whenever you need it. But the manifestation ritual is different. It's for a very specific, high-priority goal, and you only want to do it maybe once or twice a day. Any more than that, and you risk getting obsessive, which we'll talk about in a second. Now, for this to actually work, there are some really important rules you've got to follow. Think of them as the guidelines that are going to keep you from accidentally getting in your own way. Okay, these are absolutely crucial. We already talked about focusing on just one goal at a time and not overdoing it. But this next one is interesting. Avoid writing your goals on your water bottle. Why? Because it all leads to the most important rule of all. You have to practice letting go. Don't create stress by worrying about when it's going to happen. You do the ritual, you feel the feeling, and then you release it. And here's why that letting go part is so important. When you get too attached, what happens? Your mind starts to spin. Is it working? Where is it? When is it going to happen? And that attachment, it creates stress, anxiety, doubt, and fear. Those are the exact energies that will completely block the whole process. It's like you're canceling out your own work. Okay, as we start to wrap this up, let's get to the ultimate point. What is the true source of power in all of this? I'll give you a hint. It might not be what you think it is. This one quote really gets to the heart of everything. When you are peaceful, you are powerful. See, the goal isn't just about getting stuff. The real goal is to create a state of inner peace, because that peace, that's where your true power comes from. And that brings us to the big takeaway. Peace is the highest vibration you can be in. So this whole practice, it's not about forcing or pushing or stressing. It's about calming your mind to get into that peaceful state. Because that peaceful feeling, that high vibration, that is the real key to attracting anything you want into your life. So now the question is, for you, after hearing all this, what are you going to empower first? Will it be a simple feeling of calm? A very specific goal you've been dreaming of? Or maybe just sending some healing energy to yourself or someone you love? What's the first thing you'll charge your water with?